If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC24, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC24 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, so today we have a new evolution. Just finished the review for the Ricardo Carvalho, so be sure to do that if you guys haven't already. Yeah, during this review we had a game where we won in the last minute of extra time, and the server said, hey, we can't register your result. You know, it's still a message in this game apparently. I don't know how pro players can go 240-0 when they never get that message, because I get that message all the time, but we move. You guys will actually see it. I'll have it in the 4-3-2-1 video if you guys want to check it out. Okay. Okay, so today, guys, we have the new evolution. My boy Giyu does all the evolutions, eh? He doesn't care about this one because Park Ji-sung was already improved, I'm pretty sure. But the new one today is going to be the down the right side. The improvements for this one is stat improvements. Relentless is the one... I mean, Relentless is actually really good. That's actually a W playstyle. Let me see here. Let me see Relentless. Okay, so Relentless Plus greatly reduces the long-term fatigue effects on attributes, reaction time, and defensive awareness, reduces fatigue loss during play, and significantly increases fatigue recovery during halftime. Relentless is really good. You know who else has this? These players, they're the ones that are like all over the pitch. Her, it's a little bit different because she has press proven with Relentless. Like those two together, like playstyle plus versions of it, is really, really crazy. That's why during this review I told you guys she's super nice. But Relentless, generally speaking, is really nice. The thing is that Kyle Walker is one of the top choices for this one. For people, honestly, that didn't do the last one. Because the last one gets Quick Step Plus. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. Quick Step Plus is a W playstyle. With this card, I think he's still, if I'm not mistaken, I think he is still a lengthy player if I provide him with the anchor. And the pace improvement is definitely very nice, to be fair, right? Anchor Chemistry Style makes him a mostly lengthy card. Yeah, Shadow Chemistry Style, still a mostly lengthy. What's the stat difference between this and the last one? So if it was... Keeping Balance, that's the one. So Keeping Balance is, let's make sure we change this. One. So the big difference here is in physical. Shooting I don't care at all about, to be honest, but the physical is definitely a really big one. The reason why it's big is because that aggression, strength, and jumping is pretty nuts. Like that's an actual pretty significant upgrade. But the thing is that both of these cards are different because Quick Step Plus is a W playstyle. Like on the RTG account, I don't know if it's still going to be an RTG. We'll see if we still continue it. But on that account, we have the quick step version of, or is it Keeping Balance with the quick step? Okay, that's what it is. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one that I have. This one is a quick step, and quick step is really, really helpful for him because of his acceleration being lower. But the thing is that the physical stats is a really, really huge improvement on this card because he is a physical type defender, right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, with this card, like if you play him as a center back, like if you guys have ever tried this card as like a right center back in a 3-back formation, like he cooks there, dude. I'm telling you, like Walker just has like unique animations, you know. He's just one of those types of dudes when it comes to defensive capability. So yeah, if you want to go down this route, if you don't have the other version, you would be getting a pretty decent version of his card, right? Jockey, Rapid, and Long Throw. There are some cards here that are actually very interesting. Now this one, without even looking, I can guarantee you that he's extinct because he's 5-star, 5-star, right? So this red version, 5-star, 4-star, evolution version, down the right side, right? Remember, weak foot improvement. Extinct for sure. Yeah, there's no chance he's not. 5-star, 5-star is crazy. Like that's already really nice. The improvements on the evolution side, I mean, the card is like just generally really well formatted, right? Probably going to be a card you give, I would say, an anchor to. Anchor. Yeah, probably a card you give an anchor to boost the pace and defense to be as high as possible. He's still like formatted very low in certain areas, but the thing is, man, is that for people that are building some sort of like Serie A team, The playstyle plus is kind of crazy because Rapid Plus is like, it's cool, but it's more when you're like on the ball, but like Relentless with it is definitely really cool, right? So that's definitely nice. Overcommitting side areas while running and dribbling can be very nice too, like holding technical, letting go of it, and just running afterwards can be very helpful, right? But his defensive stats is low in certain areas. So this is definitely a card you have to try out in game because it looks interesting with him because I don't know, like maybe you give him a sentinel as well, but the thing is that you guys know me, man. Like if you're not a lengthy with the pace, like I gotta give it to you, bro. Like I just gotta boost that area as much as possible, right? So the card definitely looks really cool. Obviously, for people who have the card as a first owner, because people probably used him for fodder for the most part. They have a card that can cook. 5-star, 5-star is great for him. Technically speaking, you could try him out in the midfield position too. It's not completely horrible, right? But yeah, definitely a nice selection there for these Serie A players for sure, 100%. Let's see what else we got here. So we have Hakimi, who gets his first special version this year. This is the first card Hakimi has ever received. He has not received any card. No promos, nothing. Is it kind of a waste to give it to someone like Hakimi? Yeah, I mean, I think at some point they'll probably do a promo for him. Like they realize at some point they're like, Hakimi doesn't have a card. I guess they're waiting until team of the season. Who knows, right? But the improvements that he gets on an anchor chemistry style, it looks good. You know, boosting the pace, boosting the defense, and the physical to be, excuse me, as high as possible is really nice. With this card, you can actually go in the route of giving him a hawk chemistry style and using him as some sort of like midfielder, right? Center mid position. You can use him in the right mid position in a 3-back formation. I wouldn't be against that, you know. Relentless plus whipped pass and quick step. Very nice to use a card like this on that attacking tactic, right? Let's see how much this card went up. 6K, yeah. So because I think fodder for 84 rated cards is like 2K right now, but it's still a card that gives you links, so that's why he's a little bit more expensive. But he went up a little bit for people that do want to finally unlock our version of Hakimi, to be honest, right? It's the PSG links. Do I think he's going to be like a crazy full meta right back? Probably not, but honestly, 4-star, 5-star attacking oriented fullback, like he's looking nice. You know, it's a card that has potential moving forward. Might lack in like defensive and physical presence, maybe, but not a bad selection either, right? This one is a paid one though. It's 100K, so you have to be a little bit more mindful with these ones, right? Llorente gets a card. I mean, comparison to, I guess it would be this one, right? So it'd be this one compared to this. So 100K during that time period, yeah, okay. Physical's higher on the other card. And then you would give this card an anchor or a shadow. It's interesting though, man, because if you didn't get the initial Llorente card, you can still get this card. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, like this card actually still holds up really well nowadays. I think Cafu is a beast, right? If you have like any version of Cafu, that card is just super, super nice, to be honest with you. But Llorente is still like a very solid right back. If you need him in your team for the link ups and whatnot, it's definitely nice. Because this card right here doesn't have any playstyle plus. This one is now given the playstyle plus, right? Which I think is a really, really big deal. So if you are working with, you know, Liga Santander links or La Liga links. Yeah, La Liga links. I keep saying Liga Santander all the time, man. Whipped pass, rapid, quick step, relentless. Like he has really good playstyles, right? Because this card, after the upgrades, because you can compare it to the other one, you can give him the anchor to give him that physical boost. Because the pace is in a good situation because of the quick step and rapid that he's working with, right? So on the ball, he's nice on the attack. AI wise, you know, just pushing with the pace is definitely really nice too. Like I said, he's one of those cards that has like kind of like a unique animation to him, right? So that would also be a very, very solid option if you went in that direction. Frankowski gets another card. So he had the radioactive version of him. I don't know how this works, right? So if you put these types of cards into evolutions, do they still get radioactive links? I'm going to go ahead and assume no, even though they probably should. I think it would definitely add to the card. But Frankowski, when I first got him, he was actually pretty decent. It wasn't a bad card. Do I think he's going to be like crazy meta at this point in the game? Probably not, because he's really, really formatted low in certain areas. Technically speaking, it's kind of like a similar situation to Hakimi, right? Like you use him as your attacking oriented fullback that could potentially score opportunities, right? Because he actually has good shooting stats. You know, you boost the defense and the physical to be as high as possible. This one, it wouldn't be like super horrible to try him out on a sentinel. You know, it wouldn't be completely horrible, but you guys know me, man, with the pace in this game and the way that it works. Like, I think I gotta boost that area as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not a terrible one, but some of the top ones I think are definitely gonna be more ideal for the most part, right? Tavernier gets a new card as well. Let me see what this card looks like. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, Dumfries actually gets one too. Dumfries is an interesting one because I think he's a lengthy card too. So Tavernier is this one right here. Evolutions. Ooh, look at this. Is that how it's been for like some of them? Because that would actually be a pretty significant improvement. 86 on that one. Okay, so this one's significantly better. Tavernier. 89. So Crossing Crusader 2. Ooh, 2 playstyle pluses on that one, eh? Not bad. Again, if you went in this route, for sure. Ooh, you know what's kind of crazy about this evolution is that if you went in this route, you actually have a lot of options to work with. Let me see if it's the same thing with like Walker and stuff. So if you go to Walker's card and you go to evolutions, level 4. No, it's mainly just that one. I think it's the same thing for the other ones too, right? Hakimi's first special card. Actually, some people could have used an Evo on him initially, maybe. Okay, so it's just that one too. So this one's an interesting one. So Tavernier, because you know, if you have done previous improvements, you could technically give him more playstyles, right? If you upgraded it normally, right? Crossing Crusader, FS right back from before, puts him at an 89 with 2 playstyles. Slide Tackle Plus is actually really nice for fullbacks. I actually like that a lot. So that is definitely a nice card if you actually went in that direction. So GG's to anybody that did that, because good playstyles. He has finesse shots, dead ball, whipped pass. His whipped pass should be like a plus. I think that'd be kind of cool for him, but you know, Weah from the radioactive, eh? I feel like Weah might have another one. Let's see. A Weah card. Weah? Timothy Weah. So it's this one here, and then evolutions. It's just the one, right? Yeah. Just the one on him. So what about the silver? Then you do the evolutions for that. Yeah, you see? Slide Tackle Plus, Relentless for that one. Yeah, see, this is where it gets more interesting, right? If you went in this direction yet again, right? Ooh, look at this one. Pep's Legacy expired. So if you put him into Pep's Legacy from Relentless Winger 2, Pep's Legacy, then down the right side, 2 playstyle pluses, 4-star, 5-star. No defensive stats, though. That's really bad. What about this one? Oh, way more defensive stats on that one. What about this? Was it the same thing for the other cards, too? Tavernier? Tavernier for that one, yeah. No, this one actually has defensive stats at a 79. Yeah. Okay. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. But Weah obviously gets some nice improvements. If you never improved the radioactive, then that's a direct upgrade right there. So can't go wrong with that either. Dumfries gets another card too. This one looks really interesting, actually. Oh, he looks really nice. If you're looking at him from like a super defensive point of view, shadow chemistry style to increase the acceleration as much as possible, as well as the defensive stats, while being mostly lengthy, like probably a good physical type right back. Problem with him is obviously like on the ball dribbling, because guys, I'm telling you, and even in the fullback position, it is nice to have the dribbling stats. That's why Llorente is actually nice, because he's like a midfielder that you put at right back, but he still kind of cooks in that area too, right? But yeah, no, shadow chemistry style, keeping him at a lengthy is definitely important. I mean, technically speaking, you could go in the route of giving him an anchor as well, right? If you don't mind the acceleration being on the lower side. Because he does have a quick step, right? Does have a quick step, but I feel like you're going to notice it more if you give him that shadow, you know what I'm saying? You guys know how this game beat. Let's see here. Let's see. There's going to be a couple of other options here. Dumfries Mbabu. That's the one that's in the front over here with EA. So this one is a 4-star, 5-star. Ooh, Bundesliga. You're extinct for sure. Ooh, 77k. So he probably went up a little bit. Oh, SBC. Ah, SBC for this one. I don't think we reviewed this card because it was a right back. I was like, I don't feel like doing that. See, now 77k. That's the thing with the evolutions, man, right? 77k, a lot of dislikes on it, but then now it's like basically like 175k as a right back. But let me see. I need to check this. So Mbabu's card. So it's this one here, and then evolutions. So this one. Okay. And then you do an anchor on him. Yeah, you see? You see, that's where it gets a little bit interesting. So, yes, dribbling stats is low. Defensive awareness is low. But on an anchor chemistry style, for the Bundesliga guys, this card actually looks pretty decent, right? 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. His agility at least is really high too, right? But it's the controlled lengthy at 99, 95. That's kind of nuts, guys. You know? And this is like, what, 175k altogether if you completed that card and kept him? This is like a new year for evolution, so a lot of people don't really look at this type of stuff. But that's why when I look at SBCs, I always tell you guys, hey, never know, man. If EA drops some evolutions, they can be really good, you know? So the price range at 175k for Mbabu, not looking as bad now, you know? Not looking as bad as could be a meta right back, you know? Definitely could be. Definitely an interesting one for sure, 100%. Playstyles, what does he have? So he has Jockey Plus, yeah, Jockey Plus too. That's a good one. Jockey Plus is really nice. Whipped Pass, Bruiser. Bruiser is a sick. So he gets Bruiser with the lengthy, eh? Yeah, that's a nice card, man. That is a nice card. I can't even fault anyone there. Frimpong, that's a Sentinel for sure. I mean, you just have to use the pace for what it is. This card, I mean, honestly, you would have to just go at the Team of the Year at this point. I mean, I know that the price difference is crazy, but if you're gonna do an Evo, I probably wouldn't do it on this one unless he has like some crazy evolution chains in the future, right? But Sentinel on this card, defensive stats increase, physical stat increase. You know, dribbling and stuff is really nice in the card, but I mean, the Team of the Year is cracked. Like knowing that exists, then you do it into the evolutions. I'm not feeling that, you know. Hey, look who actually got a card. Hey, Thiago Kadea got a card. This guy, I'll tell you this right now, he could be decent now, maybe, you know, from the Thunderstruck version. Playstyles, Relentless plus Intercept. Like, he has a lot of really good playstyles, guys, but when I was trying him out initially, I'm like, this card is not better than Llorente. Like, this card has a bunch of playstyles, but I didn't feel it in game. Now, could it be a little bit different with the improvements on this bad boy? It definitely can, right? With Thiago Kadea, let's see what this card, or Thierry Kadea, sorry. Let's see what this card looks like. So evolutions, this version right here, and then anchor, controlled player. So he doesn't turn into a lengthy at all, but the stat improvements is nice, right? Like Shadow would improve the interceptions and thing a lot, but yeah, it's an anchor chemistry style because you need those physical for him for sure. Yeah, I'm curious to know how this card performs in game now, you know, after the improvements. Will he be better than a high-rated Cancelo card? Probably not. Cancelo has super nice animations, but, you know, he exists now, right? Nice little improvement on him if you want to go down that route. Diogo Dalot, he probably has a bunch of cards now. Yeah, look at this one. So Future Stars right back power up. Future Stars, wait, isn't that still available? Future Stars, that wasn't too long ago. Crossing Crusader, oh, look at these ones. Rare Defender upgrade, Crossing Crusader. 250k for this Diogo Dalot, eh? Oh, but he's looking saucy though. Look at that. I think this card is a lengthy too. I think he is. Let me see, Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Okay, so if it was like, well, this one has those playstyles. It doesn't show the full ones here, with like not with the intercept one. Intercept and Relentless. Intercept, that's a crazy one, bro. That is a crazy playstyle. If it's right back down the right. I just want to see something. I just want to see if he's, I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, he is. See? Controlled lengthy on him. So on this card, on an anchor, somebody needs to update this so you can actually see the chemistry, the things right away, right? But on an anchor, physical oriented fullback, defensive, his dribbling stats is actually in a pretty decent area, to be fair. Definitely in a decent area. to work with for sure. But Diogo Dalot is looking really nice. A lot of improvements from this card as you have done the upgrades from the evolutions, right? So we're getting to a point now where, you know, if you went in the sentimental route for cards that you believe we're never going to get cards, you're kind of prospering right now, right? Am I incorrect in saying that this is the card that Nick liked? I think it was this card that he liked in the beginning. Anchor chemistry saw on him, boost the pace, defense, and physical. Yeah, I think he used this card and he liked him. It wasn't this one, it was this one. And then I think he gave him like a shadow or something. And he actually enjoyed using this card. I think. I could be wrong. But it might be the same guy. But hey, W for the Super League guys, eh? 5-star, 5-star for this guy, right? A lot of improvements, midfield dynasty, Pep's legacy into down the right side. You're working with a pretty nice card now, right? Lots of improvements on him, for sure. Boggle. Oh, Sheffield United for this one. Budding Starlet, FS right back, power up down the right side. Shadow Chem for sure. Shadow Chem with good base physical, eh? Wow. Slide Tackle Plus and Relentless Plus. Do you have Intercept? Ah, but he has Quick Step, Acrobatic, Technical. Nice card. W Evolution. I mean, W Evolution, like, you have to pay for it, obviously, but if you've been improving the cards as you probably should have, for the most part, like, this is looking nice. Shadow Chemistry Style, Pace Boost, Defensive Boost, looking like a cool card too, for sure. Ba for the Benfica fans, eh? I feel like he has better cards. He's got to have better cards. There's no way. Really? That's his only version, eh? Only version of Ba. Is that right? No chance. Let's see Ba. Oh, what's going on? There it is. Evolutions. Wow, it is. No way. 100k for this card, though. I don't know about that. It's a lot of dough. But hey, the Portuguese league guys, you know, they're building that sort of team. Maybe, dude. Maybe. Klaus, Ryerson, DeMarcos, James, and Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, I think, is getting a new fantasy card, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, DeMarcos wouldn't be too bad either, eh? On a shadow. Because he actually has, like, physical stats, too. Decent dribbling stuff. That's from the Inform, too. The Inform's most likely extinct, yeah. He was extinct just from, like, the other evolution, right? But, guys, this is a paid evolution, but, I mean, the improvements are actually pretty significant on this one. Like, you would notice more of a difference for some cards that you could potentially have in your team that could get double playstyles, right? So, it's looking pretty saucy, man. This is it's a good evolution. A lot of really cool stuff to work with. But, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.